Meow, meow.
Hi everyone! I'm so glad to be back here making art with you and learning together. Today we're going to be learning how to make a mandala, and we're just going to talk about the beginning and what it is. So what is a mandala? A mandala is a circle with something special in the middle and lots of concentric circles that go around the inner circle part. And it's something that is symmetrical. So whatever you do here on the top, you do to the bottom. And here there's a pattern of big one, blueberry, medium one, blueberry, medium one, blueberry, little one. So on the other side there would be a little one too, and there's big ones at the top and the bottom. So it's just about symmetry. Symmetry is the same on both sides. So it might be the same on the top and the same on the bottom, or it might be the same from one side to the other side, or here it might be the same all the way around. But if I just put a line down the middle, it would be a mirror image of it. Or if I put a line across, this would look exactly like this. Does that make sense? All right, let's see if we can start looking at a few examples. So a mandala starts by finding something special for the middle. And here you can see they gathered a lot of leaves, and it has some like sort of brown discoloration, so they made a special center, and then it has a nice green color on the outside. And then that's the middle of their mandala. This is a simple one, and you can make a simple one. We don't need anything really wild, but this one you can see then they took the brown seed pods and they made a shape going around using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seed pods. You can see how this one is the same as this. If I put a line across here, it would look symmetrical, and if I put a line here up and down, it's the same on both sides here. And then they have a green seed pod on the outside all the way around. So that's a really simple, really easy mandala, and that's absolutely fine if that's what you do. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go on a treasure hunt. Grab yourself a bucket or a basket, and for the next few days, go on a walk. It'd be great if you go on a wander in different directions every day, because you might find different things. Different trees are going different places, different things have fallen down on the ground to pick up, and you might find really good intact leaves. Like we found this great seed pod the other day, and we found some of these had fallen on the ground, and we can detach them or cut them apart so that we have several of them. We found a few really great leaves that were still intact, and a nice flower head. So we have a lot of stuff to work with. We have some stones in there and some dandelion heads as well, which offer a lot of great color. So only choose things that have fallen to the ground. We want to make sure that we just are only using sort of sustainable materials here. And if you do collect a dandelion, that's kind of my one exception to that rule, just because it's a weed. And then whenever we forage outside, we always sing a song, and also we like to say thank you to Mother Nature for the gift of giving us these wonderful items to make art with. So go on a wander every day if you can. Pick a good direction to go in, and you can go in a different direction each day. And then in our next video, I'm going to show you how to pick a really great space to build your mandala, and then how to do that. So just keep your stuff gathered somewhere and collect it for a few days after you go on your treasure hunts. You're going to have a bunch of things. You can sort of look at it too, like, oh, do I have enough to go around in a circle? But here's a great example of a really intricate one, and some other things that you might think to collect. Pebbles or stones, anything like that. My daughter was so excited when we got this book that she went straight ahead and she decided that she'd use our stamps to make a mandala on paper. And that kept her busy. And if that's something that you are excited about doing, you are welcome to use whatever materials that you have at home. She did a crayon one after that because she really loved this mandala idea. Just remember that we want it to be symmetrical. So whatever you do on one side, you do on the other. So she forgot to put this one on, and I said, remember, this one's got one over here, and this one's got one here. You got to add one over here. So look at your work and think to yourself, is it the same on both sides? Okay. So if you don't have the ability to go outside and go on a treasure hunt or collect materials outside, start with a piece of paper and just draw something that you're inspired by nature. Think about the things that you'd find in nature during the summer or in fall, and you can even add more color that way. In the meantime, have fun wandering, and next time we'll get started on actually building our mandalas. Bye!